All right. It's been has it been 2 weeks now since our last session?
2, 3
Yep.
weeks.
Oh boy, it's been a moment.
Yeah.
Been a moment. Um, well, what happened last session was I don't know if it was necessarily eventful, but it was eventful enough. I hope.
Yeah.
Yes.
uh, last session, you guys were basically under quote unquote house arrest, but at the same time, it was more of you can't really go onto campus on well unless you're Fidrum. He lives on campus, so um. Well, I guess so does Paige. She's not allowed to leave either. My apologies. Just
I'm
Fisk.
on campus and it's my phone.
um. So you guys were doing various activities while you guys were off, not doing stuff for school, because school again was canceled for another week due to the death of another student. During this time, though, Pete was missing, and Fisk went around town looking for him and stumbled into the Young and Restless nightclub looking for him, and he found him there doing things and found out he was a part of something. Fidrum also, during the night, decided to leave his humble, I would say abode, but I guess his humble academy, to also go to the Young and Restless nightclub looking for some answers for certain things. And but during the way though, he kind of did break into the office of the headmistress, who through the ceiling, just completely fucking destroyed the ceiling. But
I
it's okay.
live.
Oh, speaking of, speaking
Speaking
of,
of the bitch.
speaking of the bitch,
I
and
live.
um, and he had a nice little talk with the headmistress about stuff because she just said, "Fuck it, you can go." So he also went to the Young and Restless nightclub. And Paige, she stayed at home, but then she got visited by demons, not her own inner demons, but just fucking demons said, "Hey, yo, you're missing out. Here you go." And then you all were teleported to where Fisk is
Sorry.
now, which is which to you all it looks like the Young and Restless nightclub, but it looks very dark outside, and a nightclub should be rather active during the night. But now it's just eerily quiet. Hardly any of the lights are on except at the bar where you all are sitting at right now. Looks like you're waiting for drinks, but the only thing you can really see in front of you is a very tall person. Looks to be masculine or a man. And he looks like he is messing with some drinks. You can hear the clinking of glass. You can see that there's some alcohol around. Um, he's like stirring some stuff too, and he's just kind of minding his own business. But you guys can also see next to each other, and if you want to also speak, is there anything y'all do?
I look over at the guys and I'm just like, what the fuck's going on? I'm at home having a pee. There was a demon voice and everything. And it's, what the fuck's going on? Why am I here?
I remember I had a glass of water. Where the fuck's my glass of water?
There's more to worry about than just water right now.
Hmm.
The man looks to not acknowledge anything you guys are saying, and continues to make drinks on the counter that he's at. He's humming himself, like, and just letting you guys kind of just settle in to where you're at right now. A few more moments pass by, and he finally turns around, but he has drinks in hands for you all, and he just silently puts the drinks in front of you. He has a drink of his own. He like kind of tips it up. He's like, "Cheers," but he doesn't say it. He just like cheers, and then he just downs back his whole drink and puts it the glass back behind him and just kind of waits for you guys.
I take a whiff of the drink. Does it look cool?
Like you
Or
take
cool, or cool,
a
like,
smell.
I
Uh,
don't know. I don't take a drink. I just smell it. Like
yeah, you
just
said you take a smell.
mm,
uh,
sorry.
the drink to
Yeah,
you
cool.
smells really fruity, like a tropical fruity.
I take like a the smallest of a fucking taste.
uh, the taste to you is of that of a fruit punch, but which is a bit of a kick. But it's not enough of a kick where it's like gross. It's just like a little. Oh, yeah, that really does punch you in the mouth, huh?
So it's an alcohol. It's all like
Yeah.
beverage. I put it back down and just slide a little bit away.
I, I look at the bartender and look. Hi. Yeah. Um, why are we here? Yeah, like, what's the drink? I don't know what's going on.
He
Explain.
he points his hand to your drink and doesn't say anything, but like he flicks his hand up as kind of a motion that he wants you to drink the drink or at least try it.
Okay. And then Paige, I guess,
Good drink.
hesitantly takes a sip of the.
All I say, it's a good drink.
It's a good drink.
Uh, Paige, your drink does not taste or smell fruity at all, and it's still very sweet, almost honey like nectar, but it's more. I guess it's more like a honey wine, where it just
A
really.
mead.
Yeah, mead's better.
Almost.
Sorry. Yeah, I guess more of a mead would work. Um, and it's very like not soothing, but like it goes down very smooth.
Um, it was good. Thank you.
He just nods his head, and he looks at Fisk, gestures again with his hand.
I take a sniff of mine as well. Take a little whiff of it.
The drink that's in front of you, it has a more of a smoky flavor. It looks to be it'd be a bit more of a harder alcohol, where it would kick a bit more.
Hmm. Well, I'm gonna just take a like just a normal sip, not like a. I'm not gonna down or
Chug.
anything.
Chug, chug. No
No.
kidding. Um, you take a sip, and it's like a really good whiskey. Nothing more,
Ooh,
nothing less. Just a really good whiskey.
I'm gonna savor this. I just take
I'ma
another
savor
little sip.
this. The man finally looks you all, crosses his arm, kind of leans back on the counter, says, I suppose I should be taking a bit better job of bartending, apparently. Seems only one of you at least enjoy the drink, but, to each their own.
uh,
Forgive me.
Bedroom over here doesn't really partake anything really.
Hmm,
Mm.
I'm gonna have to change that. Now, I'm assuming you all have some questions.
Okay.
Yeah, I was at my house, and then I just appeared here. What's that about?
Well, to be fair, you were all in different areas before you came here. Well, except for your changeling friend there. He kind of was forcefully put here. Then again, you all were, but, not through teleportation.
Fortune just takes a look around the room. I remember being in the nightclub, sitting at the same bar. Just there
Mm.
were more people.
Oh, well, you see, we're not really in the same bar, as you can see. We're in a different plane, if that's more helpful to you.
Yeah. clarifies it.
Mm-hmm.
Which plane, may I ask?
Um, a plane of my own existence, of where I can roam freely. And same to you, but trust me, you do not want to go outside these doors.
Sounds like an
Oh,
invitation.
Now, um, before you both, not both, but before you all, you notice that it wasn't originally there, but now is, are the brooches that you were all given, which were the purple rose brooches. And they're kind of just shining a little bit, like not like normal, because they're normally made of like a type of gem, but now they're shining with some type of energy. It looks like they're resonating
Didn't
with something.
didn't Fisk steal his, technically?
Yeah, but it's now in front of him.
it was more of a invitation, really.
It was more of a
Still leaving then.
chance.
Just it was
If it's on the
coincidence.
floor and no one claims it, I feel like I've got rights to it.
The gentleman again looks in front of you. He says, "Well, this is going to be a bit of a explanation, so bear with me. It's been a while since I've talked to mortals. Now, the brooch in front of you, all, is a contract. I'm assuming you've been aware of this."
Yeah, not really.
Mm-hmm.
I got told a
Mm,
little bit by a friend.
interesting, interesting. I'm gonna have to talk to certain individuals. My apologies on their
Sunflower
behalf.
invited me.
Oh, what a young lad. He's a very good boy. Now, these are indeed contracts that none of you have signed, and you do not have to, but to proceed forward with certain things, you may have to, but it is up to your own decision. This is not something to be done by force, but of your own free will. To take in this contract, what you'll be signing up for is, well, warlock classes. Alright? And you will be chosen and also somewhat to your choosing of a patron that is within our school. There are 6 patrons, but mostly there are only 5 that are mostly active. You will be able to choose said patron if you would like to continue forward. And if not, then quite frankly, all of this will be erased from your memory, suppressed, and you'll carry on with life as if nothing ever happened. It's just as simple as that. The
Amazing.
amazing. The reason
May
why. Oh, sorry. What?
no, I'm watch.
Oh, okay.
Quickly.
The reason why you've been selected is due to your recent activities to deal with the Order of the Fifth. And we would like to give you help and as much information as we can. Now, I'm aware you guys know of Sunflower, yes? Sunset.
Yes.
You're a bastard, Felix. You're a fucking bastard.
He worked it into God. He changed
No,
the
his
thoughts
name
of God
is
himself.
Sunset. You're a bastard.
He changed the thoughts of God. He's the most powerful being ever.
No, he's just an asshole.
The cleric is just too powerful.
No. Anyways, but you know of Sunset, correct?
Sunflower, yes.
Sunset. I was unfortunately mistaken by the name. They sound quite similar, yes, but they are 2 different individuals. Now,
He does look like one though.
he does not. Anyways, I digress. He has informed me of all that you have done and all that may become if things are not done and set in stone and all that fun loving jazz. just a lot of things has happened repetitively over and over for the past what what year is it all for you now?
Uh,
What year is it?
It's like current, so it'd be 2022.
okay, 2022.
2022. Yep. Had the
Fuck you for
virus outbreak a couple years back.
oh no.
Yeah.
Uh oh
Had these things with killer goddamn grasshoppers.
The locust
so
came.
so I
Next will
didn't
start raining blood.
I didn't miss much. Got it. Um Felix, you all good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Um
Can I wait? Sorry.
Go
Can
ahead.
I just cast essentially purify food and drink in the sense of removing the alcohol from the beverage?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hell yeah, let's go!
We should have also. He should have also done a Constitution saving throw. That's what he
Does it?
thinks.
Doesn't really say that. Don't think so.
No, he didn't drink
Oh
enough.
yeah, no, I took the smallest sip.
Okay.
I took a
Yeah.
half a droplet.
He basically just like put his finger in there and then just like dabbed on
My
his tongue.
finger? No.
Equivalent.
So I just tapped the surface with my pinky. That's all.
Just a single. No, you didn't even have to consume it, like, through your mouth or just swallow it. You just tap it with your finger, and you have to make a Constitution saving throw on if you
Oh,
guys
Sounds
are
about
drunk or
right.
not.
Um,
But
The
no,
DM
It's
should
gonna
do a
suck for him when he has to eat
Constitution
something like
saving throw.
pizza.
It dies.
it just fucking die. No, he doesn't even he doesn't even see it. It's like fucking 20 feet away. But if he smells it, dies. It's too
No,
much.
just
Too
immediately
spicy.
he just smells the cheese from a pizza and he just immediately has diarrhea. He has to go to the bathroom.
No. I smell the cheese and I become fridge.
Wee wee.
Starts running away from
disgust.
everything.
The magnifique
No,
proceeds to
no.
flirt with every lady.
Oh no.
Okay, let's get back on
Especially if
track.
it's a garlic
Alright,
cheese
come on.
pizza.
Back on
Okay.
track. Back on track. But yes, you can cast Purify and it would remove the alcohol in the drink.
Yeah.
Okay, now you have just fruit juice, fruit punch,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
without the punch.
I think it's so.
I don't even know where exactly I was at. You fucking interrupted me. God damn it.
Ask us what year it was.
But what? Sorry.
He
Oh, what
asked
year
us
it
what year
was?
it was.
That's correct. Sorry, my apologies. Uh, yeah, it's been a few millennia since I've talked to mere mortals, so I suppose I didn't really miss much. Seems quite normal with everything. So yeah.
Actually, how recently have you? Bertram just points out to the rest of the bar. Taken this.
Taking this as a hobby.
Or taken this. Created this space in your plane.
Oh,
How
this
long
has
ago?
been this has been here forever. Not exactly this bar, but I can just shape the plane to however I see fit. This is more or less the
Understand, but I
current
mean,
way. But the shape of this bar, it
there.
has been 25 years, I think.
I wouldn't say you missed much then.
Exactly. Now, I suppose before I can continue any further, is there anything that's confusing? Any questions that need to be answered?
No, it seems all very straightforward.
Actually, I have one.
Yes, young lady?
So you said you haven't talked in millennia or a couple months. So Um, so does that mean that Sunset isn't immortal?
Hmm.
Why would Sunflower be immortal?
Because he just said he hasn't spoken to mortals in a millennium.
I don't know if he's spoken
This
to
is not my
Sunflower.
place to talk about. So if you would like to ask him, you can ask him.
Okay.
Wait,
She
if he's
Paige
immortal,
takes a sip of her mead.
Fetchum just has like that dark smile and just hides it instantly.
Hmm. You really are that of a tiefling. Now.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing, nothing. Now, are any of you interested in becoming at least part warlock? You did not need to become full warlock.
I am partially intrigued by what knowledge you have on fifth.
All right. Anyone else?
Yeah. What kind of patrons do you have? Like,
Mm. Well, this is going to be a bit of a long one. For if you would like to know which patrons, you would need to meet them personally. You've already met one. Hi, hello, I'm one of the patrons.
oh,
The other more active five are currently running the school. They are teaching classes and taking care of the students whenever they arrive. So we'll have to go actually see them in class and talk with them.
so
And
you're saying
sorry,
so you're
continue.
saying is that our teachers are patron gods?
No, 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 no. Patron demons. There's a massive difference. No offense there, Mr. Fisk, but we are no celestial beings. We don't see things in a quote
Yes,
unquote
Fisk is
holy
the
way.
cleric.
Huh? He's sipping his fruit punch. uh,
No, I'm just like, Fisk is the cleric, yeah.
yeah. Oh. No, no, I don't think this young lad is the cleric. He's too.
No, no, no.
Horny,
Uh, he's too.
horny.
How does one put. No, not
I
horny.
don't think Fisk paid you off for That's out of character.
No, no, this
I would
young
have to.
man, he is
I
too
sense, I sense
mischievous.
Bedroom's thoughts, and I death glare him.
No, no.
Fetchum just does the most gentlest smile.
Oh, dear lord.
Pure innocence.
You okay?
You'd
You
think
okay,
there's a
buddy?
halo on top of his
You
head.
okay, buddy? Anyways. Um,
Mm-hmm.
he looks at you and he says, now, are you interested at all?
Um, Maybe. I personally, as a druid, I'm very much in tune with like nature and stuff. So having like a demon as a patron kind of seems a little unorthodox. So like, is
Understandable.
there anyone that would like fit with my goals?
And what exactly is your goals?
Plants.
That is all? Nothing else?
I guess maybe dinoids as well. It depends on if there's a good game. I guess so. Like plants and keeping people safe. And, yeah, all that stuff.
Hmm, there may be a couple patrons, although they are still demonic in nature, but due to the fact that they are demonic, that does not necessarily mean they are good or evil.
Yeah, are they like somewhat good in nature? Not like like we could be demon. Like Fredrin's a keeper, so but he's good in nature. He's somewhat okay. Um. Anyway, is there any good natured patrons?
Hmm, there's possibly a few. You would have to, like I said, you would have to interact with them and make judgment. The reason why I'm not really divulging more information on said patrons because I would not be able to describe them the way that they deservedly need to be done so. It is best to see them in action, as one would say. I guess seeing them interact with other people and actually communicating with them. They are all various characters and personalities, and although my more dreary and monotone vibe may not suit you, the other characters might. So,
So do I have to sign the contract now, or would it be
oh,
after I see the patrons?
after either a patron chooses you or you choose a patron and it come to a mutual agreement. You cannot sign the
Uh,
contract now until you've chosen. For not only do you
okay,
need your blood, but the blood of theirs.
cool. Okay, yeah, interested.
Alright. He looks at Fidram and he says, although I'm aware this would be very conflicting with your current
Hmm.
current career choice, it should not necessarily conflict too much, considering, well, and no offense, but you are part tiefling.
Hmm.
But again, it is your choice.
He just continues to sip.
Well, would you all like a tour of the school?
Hmm. Sure.
I mean, there's no.
Sure.
Guys, I'm a minute
Hmm?
out of character. I'm a minute away to cleanse this bitch. I'm joking.
What'd you say, Fisk?
I mean, if you're up,
Alright. Well, claps his hands together. Well, is there any snacks you would like to have before we go?
Got Mickey's.
Okay. Anyone else?
Nothing for me.
Alright. And nothing for the changeling from the sounds of it. Alright.
no.
He snaps his fingers and in front of Paige, a big tray of dino nuggies are chilling with like a decent amount of sauces for your
Oh,
choosing.
I just look at the dino nuggets and go like, I ain't touching that shit no more.
I stuff a
Those
handful
things
into
are
my mouth.
spiked.
I stuff a handful into my mouth and grab the plate and
Oh
start
god.
heading. Start
This fairy
following.
can eat a lot.
Um, the gentleman walks through the bar doors that are there and heads and he gestures to you all with like a flick of his hands, says, "Come on, follow," and he goes towards the VIP rooms. You all eventually arrive there, and he opens the door, but instead of seeing the normal couch and stripper pole and all that fun-loving jazz, the door opens up immediately, and for Fisk, you immediately see the library, and for the rest of you all, you also see the library, the huge library that is here. He goes in and he opens the door as a gentleman would, and leaves it open for you all. He says, "Come on in, let's go. This will be quite an endeavor today."
I follow on it.
The same.
I
Mr.
give a
Fidram?
thanks.
Oh, you're very
And
welcome.
just walk in.
He just showed to the library, and says, "This is by far, if I remember correctly, the largest library in the world. Not necessarily in all the planes, but in the world. But just because it is the largest doesn't necessarily mean we have all the knowledge. So there are some things here that can be used, not used, but that can be further developed upon and found more on. Knowledge
I
is ever
believe
ending."
that.
Huh?
Sorry, I had Dana digging in my mouth. I could read that. I don't care what it is. So this is something we can
Well, hmm. Well, not really much I can say to that. Now, um, before you again sends the library, but with another snap of his fingers, the library starts to change shape, and in front of you now is a staircase that leads down to the ground. He says, "Well, should we meet the second patron of choice?"
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
He walks down the stairs. It's a pretty long flight of stairs. And before you, you see a desk that looks like a normal librarian desk. But she has, which is a female, you see a female there, but she has a whole bunch of computers all around her. You see a huge um, tower, and not it's a huge bookcase that's filled with so many books. And these are just books that's been rented out and stuff like this, and they've been returned. And you can see that she's like very quickly moving from one computer to the next. Like you thought Sonic was fast, not she's like even faster. You can barely even see her. Um, the gentleman says, "Lady Olvis, can you please take a moment to greet our possible new students?" Uh, this blur just stops. She stands up, and before you, you see a light-skinned woman with short bob-like hair, which is very red. Not like a not like a typical red you'd see on a person, but it's like a very bright, I guess, anime red. Just that cliche. She looks you all and says, and she puts her glasses down to her like nose just a little bit. She says, "Huh, interesting individuals. Yes, my name is Lady Olvis. I am the most busiest of patrons, and although I don't really run classes, I oversee the library here, which is always a endeavor as itself, but I also teach economics and such like this, how to build a business, how to save money, all that fun-loving things, total typical, um, thing with the economics is. She keeps looking at the computer back and forth, like make sure everything's going all good. She looks to the gentleman and says, "Have you told them or not?" He shakes his head and she says, "Well, I'm going to tell you now so we can just get straight to business and I continue back with my work. Now, we are, as you can tell, demons. And you may actually have heard of us, not necessarily in name, but in other various texts by very simplistic things. I am a sin from the demonic realm, the sin of greed, but you may call me Lady Olvis. Now, this gentleman here, although he's introduced himself probably as a patron and nothing more because he likes to be mysterious and just utterly annoying. This is the sin of pride, also known as Lord Mazeroth. He, for some reason, is here. He's usually off wherever he's at, in a plane of his own, doing whatever, doing many other things, being away from typical headmaster duties and shoving them all to me. But anyways, um, yeah. So that's what is going on here. And quite frankly, if I could, I would very much give you a more detailed thing, but I need to continue on and finish doing my stocks and all that fun other thing, getting classes ready, grading papers, all that fun loving stuff as a teacher and a headmistress. Now, carry on, Lord.
Wait, sorry. Give me a second.
Yes, young man.
No. This is out of character. Sorry.
Oh.
What were the names here?
um, Here, I'll type them. It'd just be easier.
Yeah. And then also their son.
Okay. So the first demon that you guys were talking to in the bar, his name is Lord Mazeroth. He is the sin of pride.
Mazaroth.
Yeah, I'm typing it now. Okay. Now, the demon you're talking to now is Lady Olvis, and she's the sin of greed. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Anything else for anyone else?
Nope.
Fisk?
Hmm?
Anything from you? Got everything all good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. She looks at you all and says, "All right, carry on. You'll go see the Sin of Wrath." Okay, yeah. Anyways, go on. Um, Lord Mazaroth, don't just don't do your normal shit, your normal bullshit you do with students. Just tell them the truth. Don't be your normal fucking self. Stop being so prideful. I understand it's your thing, but stop. Now carry on. And then you just see again just the blur of someone just going by each computer very, very quickly. You see on Lord Mazaroth's face be a bit more darker as he's like kind of blushing. He's been called out on his bullshit. He says, "Well, this is Lady Olvis. She has no time for bullshittery, as you can see. Very straightforward and strict attitude. Again, like I
Picture
said,
just hides a smile.
again, she is a character. Shall we continue on with
Yes.
the tour?
Yes.
Lovely. He snaps his fingers again, and before you, to the left of you all now, what was originally just open space has now transformed into a wall with a door. He opens up the door, and before you all, you see a huge gym with training dummies and a whole bunch of weapons on the side of a wall. And you do see a couple people in there just beating the shit out of dummies or stretching, working out. And at the back end of it all, just calmly looking around, you see another woman with uh, a really high top ponytail and a very deep blue hair. She's just walking around. Now she's a bit different than the others because the other ones you didn't really notice this, but she has 3 wings on her. You got the 2 normal wings on the sides, but there's also a wing sticking straight out of her back. Whereas if you look at the other individuals you've seen, you don't see that. She just casually walking about, telling certain people, like, no, do this way. No, you're too low. You need to get a bit higher. No, your positioning is off. And she's like holding a cane, but she looks very young for someone who's directing individuals instead of like, an older woman. You guys casually walk in, and you look about. It's a lot bigger than what I originally saw through the door, and it's just really big and for some people can be seen as an intimidating place. You see the woman look to you all and says, "More students, I see." Uh, Mazeroth looks you all and to her he says, "Yes, we're doing a bit of a tour." She looks back at Mazeroth and says, "Really? You're giving a tour? How long has it been? And now you decide to all of a sudden help everybody." Alright. She walks up to you all. She has a very glaring presence. She's like trying to find any imperfections about you from the looks of it. Hmm. Hmm. What is y'all's names? Hmm?
I stick up my hand for a handshake and be like, my page.
Um, she gives you back her hand and with a very firm grasp, it almost painful. She doesn't like it doesn't seem like she understands or realizes her strength. Shakes it up and down. "My name is Lady Orzoth. It's lovely to meet you, Paige. The rest of you young fine gentlemen?"
Fiscal Spire. I noticed that it looks like Paige's hand was like almost getting crushed, so I don't offer my hand. I just do a little bow, and that's it.
A polite one, I see. And you, young tiefling friend?
My name is just Fedrin. I do not have a surname. It's a pleasure to meet you.
A pleasure to meet you as well. Well, she gestures with one of her hands. "This is my domain. I am, as I said before, Lady Orzoth, Sin of Wrath. Now, before you get any... how does one put it? Before you think of anything differently, I suppose, you may think I am someone that has a short temper. Although this may be so for certain individuals, I don't have that with everyone. My wrath is not something that is all at once, but slow and can be painful. Understand? So if you were to take my classes, do not expect just an outburst. Expect it to be calculated. I've had many millennia to get my temper under control. So don't test my patience and do not waste my time. Now,
Duly noted.
I would like to see you all in combat. Would you be willing?"
Rule for initiative.
Roll for initiative. Wait, what?
uh, I would just like to know if a day has passed and I rested at all.
No.
Shit.
Wait a second, did I cast anything?
Yeah, you did earlier.
When? Oh yeah, the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I used the glyph, right?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I need to figure out what the hell did I
Does
use.
casting purify food and drink also take a spell slot or anything like that, or is it a cantrip?
Let me check. I think that's
Pretty
a...
sure it's a spell.
Isn't that a cantrip?
Maybe.
I'll check now.
I just wanted to spell.
No, it's a cantrip.
Oh, my bad.
But I've only got like 4 cantrips, I think. 5, sorry, 5. And then I did Glyph of Warding, which is a level 3 spell.
She looks to you all and says, because she could see the pure fear, like, shit, what do you mean fighting?
There's no fear, what the fuck?
No, fear of you don't have magic slots ready necessarily.
No, I'm ready.
I've still got magic. It's just I don't have
I've
as
got
much
magic.
as normal.
I've only got one slot missing. That's all.
Oh.
If we're gonna be fighting, like, are we gonna be fighting something, or are we just like testing dummy? Like,
Yeah.
Well,
we
now you
fighting
finally
some-
ask a question. Now, no, you're not fighting someone. It'd be more of a testing dummy. I would not put you up against something that you may not be ready for. That's not how I do things here.
A slight sigh.
And you will not be using any magic. This is all physical.
Even a louder sigh.
um,
Yes, magic can be wonderful in combat, but there are limitations to what it can do. Now,
Fills up the entire room. Sure.
pulls up the entire room. What the fuck? Anyways, she drags some dummies to the side of some area to just give you guys some space. She says, "Kick it. It won't feel any pain. Obviously, it's a dummy, but kick it. I need you all to roll strength and that's it. Just strength.
Initiative?
No, not initiative."
Fuck you, Reaper.
Just roll strength.
I got a
12.
tree.
You got a what?
I got a tree.
You got 3?
I don't have a plus anything for strength, bitch.
Same.
We're
Alright.
all spellcasters, also.
I know.
I got a nat 20.
No,
Fuck you.
no way.
I've got a nat 20. I'll send a snap.
No, I believe you. Paige, when
oh
you
my god, my PC. Sorry.
Paige, when you try to kick the dummy, you somehow just bruise the bottom of your foot. I don't know how that's possible, but you just somehow bruise the bottom of your foot. Trying to kick
Not
this
a
thing.
nat one.
Yeah, it wasn't a nat 1. It could have been way worse. You said you got a 12 Fisk?
Yes.
You kick it, you don't really hurt yourself, and it just barely like moves though. Just like a little eh. Fidgem, on the other hand, he kicks the shit out of that. He's had some pent up rage somewhere in him. Just that fiery what is it?
All this heresy around me.
All this
Bro,
heresy.
he's pissed off his dad didn't come back.
His piss is dad. You know, just so many things are like just not answered, and there's just too many questions.
His mother was killed, his friend was killed, everything.
Everything is just going to shit around him. He kicks the shit out of that dummy, and it kind of flies back to the wall. And you guys were like, a good couple feet away, and it just bam hits the wall with a decently loud thud. You eventually,
Strength.
yeah, you hear a clap behind you all, and says, "Well." You hear the woman's voice again. "Well, that was quite entertaining. Obviously, some of you need to have a bit more work and exercise."
Physical fighting isn't my thing.
I do exercise. I run.
Well.
Frederick just brushes off his clothes. Just to straighten it up.
He says, "Well."
And just puts like that innocent thing. Anyway, continue.
She goes off, "Well, if you attend here, you'll be required to be taking self-defense classes, both physical and magical. So you do not need to worry too much. We want our students to be well trained and to be able to defend themselves when needed. So one thing most people don't understand, and for a lot of schools, we don't take no bullshit here. None. Very straightforward. As much as we can be on certain things. We do not want our students harmed. And if people want to fuck with our students, we'll make sure they're ready to fight back in defense." Now, should carry on to the next area, for I have a class coming in. You see the door that you guys left open is starting to flood in with quite a few students. Uh, Fisk, make a perception check, if you will.
Okie dokie.
Frisky has been slain.
15.
You notice Pete is in with that crowd.
I am not surprised.
He kind of notices you. You know, he turns like a bit of a bright red and just hides into the corner, puts his bags and stuff away that he has. You know, just hurriedly, just trying to get out of your sight. Uh, Lord Mazaroth says, "Well, that was something. Shall we carry on?"
Yes. Do
All
that.
right.
Sure.
Sure, I guess.
Well,
Yeah.
the next patron or sin, whatever you want to call us, will be a bit more of a character than these two fine ladies. Now, um, you all walk up to the door after everyone's like, just went to the room. He snaps his finger again and he opens the door. And before you, you hear the sounds of sewing machines. And you hear like, really uppity music, like, like pop and all that type shit. And you notice that there's a whole bunch of fabrics just lined around the room and stuff like that. A whole bunch of other accessory things. Just, it looks like a place where you'd make a fuck ton of clothes or learn how to. He says, "Well, let's carry on. This is gonna be something." Um, you guys walk in this huge room, and at the very end of it, you notice another desk, but it's got a couple sewing machines on it. You see some really interesting types of clothes and stuff like this. There's some on figures, some just hanging around in the room. They're all wacky and crazy, typical fashion shit. And behind this bundle of clothing, you hear another voice saying, "No, no, no, no! This will not do. This clothing here, no, 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 darling, you cannot do this. No, no. Them buttons with this pattern. What are you doing? None. Absolutely not. No." Um, Lord Mazeroth says you all in quiet. Kind of looks at you all and says, "I hope you're ready to be ridiculed." He says, "Lord Vogoth, whatever your name is, we have some students here." You see this individual, uh, who has, hold on, who has very long yellow hair come up, and then he has like a gorgeous outfit on, and he looks at you all and says, "Well, don't we have some interesting fashion here?" Doesn't No, what are you doing, darling? He looks at Paige like, "What is this outfit? You look like a mess. You can do better." Looks at Fidram. "Where are you from? A church? Seriously? You don't wear anything
Yes.
else?" Oh, man, even churches nowadays are so boring. You'd think over time they, evolve or, create something a bit more fun than that. And you, Fisk, what? Not Fisk, sorry, but you, young man, what is
Yes.
this? What is this? This doesn't match anything you have. You do not. Like, huh? I am so confused. What have you all done? What have you brought here, Lord Mazaroth? You know you can't do this to me. No, no. If you're gonna bring them here, you're gonna dress them up properly. Lord Mazaroth sighs. He says, "Lord Vogoth, these are potential students coming to the academy. There's no
I just-
time in changing their outfits." Sorry, go ahead.
Fidram just turns his head disinterestingly.
Lord Vogath looks at you all, or Vogoth. It's Vogoth. I don't know why I keep saying Vogath.
It's Voldemort.
No. He looks at you all and says, no. Anyways, I don't give a damn if there is no time. There's always time for fashion. There's always time to make yourself look right and look good for yourself and for others. Always time. Now, what can I do for each of you? Lord Mazaroth says, no, we do not have time for this. We have the others to talk to before we do anything. Lord Vogoth says, fine, but I could just make some very cute outfits for them all. It'd be great! Anyways, you're right. We have no
What about a
time.
nice hat?
Huh?
What about a nice hat?
For you, no.
No?
No
No hat?
hat. No, darling. You have very nice long hair. You need to have that as an accentuating feature. You have it up in a... What is this supposed to be a ponytail? This is supposed to be a ponytail. No. I can't. I'm under too much. Can't. Anyways.
Whatever feeling this thing's
Class is
gonna follow
canceled.
first.
I need to meditate.
I need to fix this person's outfit.
I need to just rearrange everything and make it look better.
I just need to fix him up, just like the hands, like the fist's head.
You see Lord Vogoth is like trying to physically restrain himself from like going to the sewing machines and like trying to make you guys like some really quick, nice looking clothing. He says, no, I can't. Anyways, my name is Lord Vogoth. I am the Sin of Envy. And you might think, oh, an envious person. I'm supposed to be envy of everyone else. No, I'm trying to make everyone envy of me. And I want you guys all to feel the same. I want you to be the envy of the party, the envy of just everything. Alright? Now, when you come to this academy, alright? Now you've got, your gym rats, you've got your nerds in the library, and you got, all that other shit. Okay, fine, whatever. They got their things they enjoy. But one thing they all have in common is they look horrendous in most of their clothing. Okay? Now, some of them, they look very nice. They look great. They appeal to their defining features. The other ones, though, the amount of times I've seen people say, heard people say, oh, I can't look nice because I'm poor. That is a lie. You can make yourself look nice very cheaply. Very, very cheaply. And that's what I teach here. Making yourself look nice, making yourself be able to make clothes of your own that you want to design and make look nice on you and anyone else you want to see. Now, when do we get started? We can start right now because we need to fix all of this. Just all of it needs to be redone, thrown in the trash, burned, and then burn the ashes again because this is disgusting. We ready?
Entire plane just for it.
No.
No?
I just look at Paige to see how she's taking this all in.
I quite like what I wear, especially since I garden a lot, so that's why I look dirty. And I'd rather not really clothes with me gardening.
Fine. Lord Mazeroth, go finish this tour before I light something on fire. Now, back to this outfit. No, you chose the wrong buttons again! No, you have to pick between these three because this would look nice. And if you want this shape, which would look nice with your fit, and then he just continues going on about fucking buttons.
Out of character. Did somebody say arson?
Lord Mazeroth says, yes, as you can see, he's quite the character. Now, shall we continue away from this hellhole
Lovely.
of a place. Yeah. He snaps his fingers again, and another doorway appears. He says, "Well, I hope you all are a little hungry, because the next individual will be someone that's a bit more down to earth, I suppose." He opens up the kitchen, I mean the door, and you see a kitchen. Sorry, like a huge kitchen. Like you think Hell's Kitchen or all them cooking shows are huge. Nah, this place is enormous. This is like a football field, but like just a kitchen. All just a kitchen.
Hell yeah.
You guys walk around. You see there's a lot of students in here whipping up something to eat for themselves or just creating various different dishes. And it all smells just great. Almost like heaven. You guys eventually get to a portion of this room, and you see another young gentleman, very, very skinny gentleman. He has green hair, like really, really short green hair. He's in a chef's jacket, all that cliche. He's whipping up something. He's showing these students, like, okay, now, instead of adding salt, maybe add just a pinch of this and a pinch of that. And don't you see that just really enhances the flavor? Yeah. All right. Now just put it in the oven for 350. Give it, a good hour or so. Let it just rise. There you go. And just, a very gentle talk or gentle voice. He eventually turns around and he says, "Well, hello there, everyone. How are you all doing today? Would you like something to snack on while we discuss?"
So got some chicken dino nuggets.
You would like some dino
I'm
nuggies?
I
I'm
already
just
got
worried that
them.
he's the Gordon Ramsay of this universe.
You're worried that he's the Gordon Ramsay?
He seems too
Yeah.
nice.
He seems nice.
I
Something's
think Paige
fishy.
is the Gordon Ramsay of this world.
Uh, he says, "Okay, well, we can make
Fucking raw.
fucking
Sorry.
raw." He says, "Would you like them fresh chicken dino nuggies? I can make them
No,
fresh
I
really
already have
quickly."
some. I'm good.
You sure? Anyone else would like something? It wouldn't take me that long.
I think I'm
Mm.
fine.
Okay. Well, I hope this doesn't seem quite rude, but I will be eating during this conversation because I kind of frankly have to. Now,
For
um,
just
sorry, what?
quickly.
Go ahead.
Mm.
Speaketh,
Mm.
child.
Nah,
Damn. All
I
right. Well,
refuse.
I refuse.
I
He
refuse. Sorry.
Anyways, he has like a little snack in his hand, and he's like eating a little bit. He says, "Well, I am Lord Renal, Sin of Gluttony. Uh, I overlook feeding everyone here, teaching them food, like how to cook it all and stuff like that, and if they are hungry or have no place to eat and cannot afford it, they can always come here and make whatever they want here. We have literally like so much stuff here, and people can just make anything they want, and for free too. It's quite nice." Uh, keeps eating some food. He says, "Uh, yeah, that's really about it. You just eat food here, at least in this area. You eat food, you make food, you learn about food. Anything you want to know how to
Self-serving
cook."
cafeteria.
Huh?
Is
Huh?
that a self-serving cafeteria?
Yeah, pretty much. That's
Hmm.
that's really about it. There's not much else here. Just, we just chill here. It's very nice." He keeps eating some food. He says, "My apologies for eating. I have a very, very fast metabolism, so
You're fine.
yeah."
I kind of just nudge Fedrum, going like, "Perfect for you,
Mm. No,
because you actually will try new things."
I do not require such.
I think you do.
Hmm.
Well, um, yeah. I'm sorry I don't have much else here for you guys. I would whip you something up, but you said you don't want any, so
You
yeah. Um,
sound so hurt.
He does. He actually looks a little hurt. He's like, okay, my only
Fridge
thing I
just
know
like
how to
looks up.
do.
You can make. You can make.
Looks like I just ran out of some sauce.
Yeah. No, Fridge just like puts his hand on top of Fisk's head. You can make this little one something really spicy.
Oh, how
Because I heard he
spicy?
loves spice.
Spicy's
Real
amazing.
spice.
Really spicy?
let's
Really flaming
let's go
spice.
with a jalapeno burger,
Oh, fantastic. I love those.
medium
Be right
rare.
back. I need to be right back real quick.
He's getting hungry.
Yeah, he's getting hungry. All right, how y'all doing?
Another day, another
Good.
dollar. My mouse got knocked off from my cat.
They're they're playing cat and mouse, man.
No.
Oh, shut the fuck.
What do you mean? Shut the fuck up.
You know what I mean.
What
Shut
do
up.
you mean?
Shut the fuck
Wait, I've got something.
Oh, what? What now?
Sorry.
That was fast. I was expecting
wanted
that to
to-
be a lot longer.
I was just washing my hands.
Oh.
I wanted to ask.
What were you doing with your hands that require you to wash them, huh?
Yeah.
Patting
Yeah,
my
told
dog.
you.
I
Yeah.
was patting my fucking dog. He's boafy and dusty, and I don't know what the fuck that is.
Weird way to describe your penis, dude. Okay.
Listen, you lot of shit. My dick is clean.
Okay. All right. All right.
Anyway, I was gonna ask,
Uh huh.
Okay,
is he
yes,
still
Gold
there?
Junior.
Like, here with us? The bass boy, is he still here?
Who?
The demon, the
The.
patron of Latin.
Oh yeah, yeah. He was.
What?
Literally nothing happened.
Okay,
You
s-
said you paused.
Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, he's here.
Actually, there is one thing you can make me. It's if it's not against something you would make. There's a poro I have up top. If you can make him something scrumptious, I should take
A
that.
poro? I haven't made anything for a poro in a really long time. I would be honored. Do
haven't
you
made
know
any poro time.
what? What'd you say?
I haven't made anything from a poro in a long time.
No, you're not
No,
drinking a poro.
no.
Zero, this is the time. I'm a cock a holy shotgun out of thin air. Do not try me.
I feel like Reaper might allow it at that point.
I actually do have one though.
Yeah, it's true. He does. He does. Modified. He says, yes. Do you know what the poro likes by chance? Like what type of flavors and stuff like that? Because I could really run wild with a lot of things, but I want to make sure it's simplified enough.
Why did I take him last time? A strawberry one.
I think it was a pear, actually. A pear.
For his spicy dino nuggies.
No. Yeah, it was like with the pear one and then spicy dino nuggies, but he didn't have the spicy dino nuggies.
I took. What did I have? What did I give him last time? I think I gave him a pear.
I think it was like pear flavor.
If you can make two, maybe.
Oh,
I
two.
think he would enjoy a strawberry one, and what would be the other? The other, up to you.
Thank you. He says, well, this may take like a few moments. If you'd like, you can go talk to the next Sin, and when you come back, everything will be all ready here and done for you all. The Chipotle burger, was it Chipotle? I don't remember. Was I wrong?
Jalapeno.
Jalapeno. I'm sorry.
Jalapeno.
Sorry, my apologies. The jalapeno burger and 2 poro stacks. We have strawberry and one of my own making. This is exciting.
Fisk is very popular with the Mexicans.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Bro.
They love me.
Bro.
The later perfect 10 out of 10.
He looks at Paige and says, you sure there's nothing I can get you? You don't even have to have a snack per se. You can even have a drink of whatever you'd like.
Okay.
Okay.
You're
Well,
unique in their food, so it's okay.
this is nothing. Trust me. But still, thank you for entrusting me on making your food and such. Thank you. He says, well, Lord Mazaroth, please go talk to the next sin. While I make this. You know it won't take me that long, but still. You know how well she gets, so. He says, yeah, I do. Now, let's go on. He snaps his fingers, and in front of you all again is another door. He opens it up, and you're back in the library, but instead of it being like just columns of bookshelves and stuff like that filled with books, there's just a whole bunch of tables with a whole lot of students in there. Some of them look to be sleeping, some of them look to be vigorously doing whatever homework it is, and you can see um what's it called? I don't remember what they're called. You know the little like swinging things you'd put on trees? It's like a cloth and it's tied with rope.
Hammock?
Hammock, thank you. You see a decently large hammock filled with like pillows, blankets, some stuffed animals and such in there, like connected to two bookshelves and such. And you see what looks to be kind of like a doll, or like a dollish child, with um what was it? Did I say Lord Renal has green hair? I meant to say he has orange hair.
Yes.
My apologies. He has orange
Fine.
hair. I read that wrong. But no, the child has pixie cut green hair. Sorry. My apologies. Um, and she looks to be sleeping right now. And just the hammock is swinging a little bit. Uh, Lord Mazeroth looks at you all and says, uh, let's be very quiet as possible. Trust me. And he starts walking towards the hammock.
Do we have to make any like stealth rolls here, or are we just walking?
No, you're just
Normal.
walking now. Unless you'd like to make some stealth rolls.
No,
Well-
I'm all good.
You sure?
I'm sure.
You know what? Do whatever you want, Allison.
Really?
Yes.
Why do you say these things?
Roll for initiative.
Hope you guys
So
are ready.
You guys critically fail being quiet walking by.
No, go ahead, Allison. Do it.
Okay. You guys begin to walk rather quietly towards the.
No,
Sorry, go ahead.
just casual walk.
Okay.
For me.
You start heading towards the swinging hammock, and all of a sudden you hear a very loud noise to the right of you. You notice everyone kind of like jump up, like, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit. We can't be doing this right now. You notice that the child that was just peacefully sleeping literally juts up, but like there's no movement of getting up. It's literally just what, just juts up like very creepily, um, and starts kind of fast walking towards this really loud noise. And she says some things that you guys can't quite decipher, for her voice is very low and very quiet. You notice a student who looks almost petrified says, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do that." And some more voices, more whisper, muddled whisper can be heard. He says, okay. And you notice the student quietly picking everything back up and settle it back down again. And she quickly walks back to her hammock and kind of lays back down. But she does notice you guys, along with Lord Mazaroth. She begrudgingly sits up, extends her arm out, and says, "Come on," in a bit louder voice where you all can hear. Says, "Come on now, let's go." And you guys start walking a bit faster towards her. Before you guys get to her, though, Lord Mazaroth says, I would be very careful with some of your words. That is all I can say to you. You guys eventually reach the hammock. The child now sitting up more properly, but still very snugly, and says, "Hi, how can I help you today?"
Just around.
I'm sorry, say that again?
We are just here to look around.
Very interesting. Very. Well, sorry. I am Lady Casterduth, but you can call me Kaz, because Casterduth is a really long fucking name. Really fucking long. So, Lady Kaz is what you may call me. I am the Sin of Sloth. So, yeah. What you see in front of us is more or less a study hall where people can relax and do homework or whatever. But, you're supposed to be really, really, really quiet because people are trying to sleep around here. And what I mean by people, I mean me. Okay? Okay. Now, what else am I supposed to say? Oh, I also teach philosophy. But, not in the waking world. If you dream here, you can be taught philosophy. And, what else? Oh, damn it. Keeping me away from my 5 o'clock nap time, goddammit. I think that's about it. There's nothing else, really. Nothing at all. Yeah. You can leave now. Goodbye. She kind of puts the blankets back over her and starts trying to fall asleep. Also, fuck you, Lord Mazeroth, little bitch, and just passes out.
So much hating on him.
I whisper to myself,
I don't
"Get
like you.
back there."
Lord Mazeroth looks at you all and says, well, that went a lot better than expected. Way, way better. Let us quickly leave before much else occurs. Yes? Yes. Snaps his fingers,
Alrighty.
and he opens the door and he walks back, and you see again the bar of the nightclub that you see. Says, "Let's talk back in here, if you will." Okay?
Okay.
And he says, very quickly, please, because I don't want to wake her up again and have her little tantrum. That would be not kindly to see. He kind of ushers you in quickly, so quietly closes the door, and he kind of locks it.
Drops penny on the floor. Jokes.
Bro.
I
Bro.
would do that.
Do it. Do it. Go on. Say your character does it. Go on.
No, it wouldn't be in. It wouldn't be proper character.
Anyways.
Cat booming voice.
Bro.
I'm joking.
Bro.
Go on, sorry.
You guys are now back in the nightclub, and he says, "Well, that was a bit eventful. That was very quick. Usually they're more chatty, but I guess they're still a bit pissed off at me. Rightfully so. But yeah.
Wonder what he did.
Oh, it was more of what I didn't do, if I were to explain.
Sarcasm.
Immortals. Anyways. Have another seat at the bar, and we will discuss a bit more.
Wait a second.
There's still one more, if I remember correctly.
What do you mean?
Aren't there 7 sins?
Roll a perception check with advantage. Or insight, sorry. Insight would be better.
Yo, can I do that as well?
Everybody.
Because I didn't have the same idea.
Go ahead. Everybody.
Insight. 19
Alright.
in total. I threw a 15. Got 19
Paige?
total.
Nah, can't work. Insight, right?
Yep.
A 21. 21.
Oh god. Fisk?
I got 8.
Bro.
You are really not the most perceptive person I know.
It's an insight check, not perception.
Oh,
True,
that's true.
He does have more of that. You all feel and notice a dark, gloomy sadness begins to surround Lord Mazeroth, and you can see absolute pain in his eyes. He says, There are only 6 of us now. Have a seat, and I will tell you a bit of a story. He pours himself what looks to be some very, very strong alcohol, downs it all in one shot, and says, Again, you are correct that there were usually 7 of the sins. But 500 years ago, something atrocious happened. Something I dare not necessarily divulge much into. All right. The last sin, which you may know of if you are knowledgeable enough, is the sin of lust. Her name was Lady Naimana. Lady Naimana. She was beautiful and someone that was cherished by all. You start noticing a little bit of tears starting to come out of his eyes. He says, You know of the 5th, correct?
Yeah. They a bit.
Yeah.
Of what little we know, yes.
Well, the 5th, although sealed away by 12 people, cannot be fully sealed away by their strength. No, they were accompanied also by celestials and demons. But although they sacrificed themselves, so did a demon and a celestial. It was the one time everyone decided to work together for once. Because, goodness forbid that we couldn't talk things out other times. But no. No. Can't have that. No. But Lady Naimana, gave up her life to help seal away the fifth. And she is the reason that this school exists. He kind of swirls his fingers around, and before you see a statue that Fisk remembers, because it is that of a woman with uh, 6 demonic wings, curly purple hair, and what looks to be in a toga, and she had very dark skin. And she's just absolutely beautiful. This is Lady Naimana. She is, well, the purple rose, in a sense. This academy was created in her image, in her memory, for she wants people to how does she put this? She wanted people to grow. But to grow, you need to be planted, sown, watered, taken care of, and you need help. And she wanted to offer this school, this place, as a way of helping people. But to get help, one must make sacrifices. You have to give and also receive. And this is what this whole school, I guess, is about. Is about giving and receiving and so many other things. But yeah, there's only 6 lords and ladies left that are alive. She is no longer with us. He waves his hand away, and the statue disappears. And he turns around and pours himself some more alcohol. And kind of just stands there for a little bit.
By the way, Reaper, check your DMs real quick.
Yeah, I just was.
I have a small question
As a player or as a person?
as a player,
Okay, go ahead.
or not as my character. Bless, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Is she part of the reason why you demonic entities are seemingly much more tame than books and other things have said?
He turns around. You mean how we are not the stereotypical demonic beings? How we only just want things of selfish desires and such? How we don't just ravage around and look for blood and souls?
Essentially, yes.
Yeah. She started it all. She's the one that she wanted us, well, not just us, everyone. She wanted everyone to be kind with one another. Not something that she he's starting to get a bit he's starting to get a bit frustrated with himself. He says, my apologies, everyone. She wanted us to be kind, like I've stated. She wanted us to be our true selves. Not all demons are, well, evil. And not all celestials are good. Trust me, there's a lot of fucking assholes everywhere. Although, yes, we are demonic and live longer than mortals, fundamentally, though, we are a lot the same. There is no necessarily good and evil people, especially with demons and celestials. But she wanted us to be more good and more accepting towards people and to use our knowledge to help other people as long as they were willing to sacrifice something of themselves. I know I keep saying sacrifice, it's just something easier to say. But when I mean sacrifice, I do not mean blood, souls. No, we don't necessarily do that. I mean, we do blood drives, because, it's a good thing, but, like, not, that. When we mean sacrifice, we mean giving up something that's precious to us. So that could be our time, or giving up a part of ourselves that can be considered unhealthy, and changing our ways to become a better person overall. And she made us see that that's very possible. Although, yes, some of us here are, well, not necessarily.
Pieces of work.
Huh?
Pieces of work.
Yes, to put that in a kinder notion, pieces of work. They are much better than what they used to be. That's why I could not describe them to you. Because, well, you have to see for who they are now, not who they were then. People change, demons change, everyone changes. And she knew that. Mm. He kind of picks himself back up again, does the proper. Well, that was a lot. I'm very sorry for getting into that. Are there any other questions before we possibly proceed on?
Not exactly.
Mm, all right.
Yeah. So if we were to go into a contract with one of you guys, would we kind of gain the traits that you guys represent, or you know, not?
Oh no, you will still be yourselves. We don't want you to be us. And my apologies if that sounds rude. We want you to be you. If you have some similar qualities with your said patron, that's fine. But you're not going to be them, and they're not going to be you. You are going to be you, they are going to be they. Simple as that. Any other questions?
I may have one.
Mm-hmm. Please proceed.
I don't know if Sunflower has probably relayed any information about this, but I do seek information.
Mm.
Maybe in this academy?
Well, yes, many people do when they are wanting
Yes,
to join
sorry,
here.
but that's specific ones.
Oh,
One about my. Give me a second, yeah, let me just. Hmm, bah.
pa.
Questions about my parents, if you will.
Oh. And your parents would be?
When my mother, named Nuala, and my father, I do not know. Though I do know his origins are of demonic.
Oh. Well.
Ready? I cast fireball. Joking.
Well, shit. Now you can't get any answers.
No, go on. He's a demon. He's supposed to not take fire damage.
Still.
No, he doesn't have immunity. He's high resistance
Yeah.
correctly.
Fine, I'll cure his wounds with holy intent.
Bro.
Oh God.
Bro. All right.
No, I'm joking.
Uh. He looks to you and he says, "This has gotten mighty interesting. Hmm. I do know of who you're speaking of, actually both individuals. Although you do not know your father, I do know him personally. He's a lot like you. Well, physically.
Physically.
Sun set.
Zero has died.
Oh no! Whatever shall we
I've not
do?
died.
I guess that's the end of the session. Hope you have a good day.
Wow.
I'm gonna leave it off on a cliffhanger. Wouldn't be the first time. Um. Anyways,
It's not like you don't already do that.
facts. I can't deny this. Facts. Anyways, I do know of your mother, and I do know of your father. Your father. The reason why he couldn't visit is because this is so unbelievably fucked. He he is one of the guards to the fifth to make sure they don't come back. This is so fucked. So unbelievably fucked. How do you get so wrapped up in something like this? Even as a young child. Anyways, yes, your father is a guardian. Or I guess a guard to the fifth. To make sure they never wake up again. And for no one to go and disturb them. That is why he cannot come and visit you. Your mother was a student here. Very, very praised student. I'm
Mm.
I'm aware of what had happened to her. But I did not know she had a child. And for that I'm sorry. If I had known, I could have helped you when you were younger. Or one of the active headmasters could have helped you. Not necessarily me. Nothing wrong with you, but I'm just not the best person to take care of a child or anything like the sort. So, yeah.
I can imagine.
Thank you.
You were already giving us alcoholic beverages without asking our.
Alright, your age? You don't think I could
Well,
tell
IDs.
of mortals by now?
True.
You wouldn't think I would have gotten information about you by now?
Politeness.
Well, true. I can't fault you on that. But, yeah. There are many, many things here about your mother that you could find out about. Now, Any other questions? Any other concerns?
Hmm.
Don't be
None
too
for
loud.
me.
No, nothing.
Mr. Lowspire?
I have no questions.
Well,
Still consider taking a contract, obviously.
well, now is your time to figure out if you would like to join. Sadly, you will not be able to think much on your decision, as in, you won't have enough time to really debate it. You will have to choose today whether you would like to join this academy or not. And if you do decide, you would need to say which patron you would like to work with. You will eventually work with all of them. However, this one you will have a deal with. You'll be granted some of their power and knowledge if need be. And you will have to discuss with them what you'd be willing to sacrifice. So, take the time to talk amongst yourselves. I will leave you all here. No one will disturb you, so you are quite safe. And he leaves to go behind the kitchen, stuff like this. And now it's just you guys by yourselves. Now you can discuss all you want if you want to.
Yeah.
Righty. Let's commit to arson. Jokes. Hmm.
Do I really want to have more school?
Right. Okay, I have a question. So this would put us into like a ish subclass, right?
Yeah, you would have like a level
Okay.
1 in Warlock.
Okay. Are there other opportunities either in the future or just through the school that we can also do other subclasses?
Possibly. Like, whenever you decide to, yeah, because this was something I said you guys could have done early on with the class system, is you can change what class you're taking for your enrichment class. So if you didn't want to take a level in your main class, you can go and do it in a different level with a different class, and you would just be like level
Okay.
1 with that.
Other than that, what are like the necessary like specific benefits that this might give us?
Um,
Knowledge, power.
knowledge, power, um, whatever benefits you get from level 1 warlock. Um, you'll be able to enter and exit this academy whenever you want. There's different ways of doing it and such like that. There is a bit of a downgrade though, is that if you decide to take a level in Warlock, you will have a bit of a darker aura that can be noticed by people who are a bit more sensitive to types of magical auras. But it's not going to be enough to where it'll necessarily trigger saying, "Oh, this person's evil or has a darker intent." Um, it'll just be like a faint, like, this person's suspicious.
Me.
Um, and then if you take more levels into Warlock, that aura will begin to be a bit stronger over time.
Okay. I think personally, I'm gonna opt out of it.
Okay.
Hmm.
But if you do opt out of it, you will remember none of this. Your character will remember none of this.
I know.
I'm curious about like which of the otherworldly patron options would we be taking? Obviously, we wouldn't take like things like the Celestial or Archfey most likely.
What do you mean exactly?
Like
Take the fifth.
when you take a warlock class at level 1, you basically assign yourself a patron.
Yeah.
So like, would it like just depend on the person I'm trying to follow, or is it just like all of them that are all of them just a variation of the fiend, basically?
They're all just basically a variation of the fiend.
Okay. Hmm. I mean, I will probably take it.
Okay. Fidra?
Yes.
To what?
To the patron thing.
Okay. Also, for you, Fidra, Fisk, not Fisk, sorry. You, with the tiefling bit already, you've already got quote unquote a bit of a darker aura because that's just how tieflings are. So it would just slightly enhance it. So people think you're already untrustworthy with that shit. It would slightly enhance it just a bit more because you're already a tiefling. Just FYI.
Yay, I'm already back to square one. Let's go. Woo!
Okay. Well, you get to pick which person you'd like to follow or have a patron towards. And they're all listed out. I obviously included the dead one, but uh you can't follow the dead one. She ain't gonna give you shit.
Follows the dead one anyway. Yo, I'm gonna
Bro.
do some raised dead right here.
Bro. If it were possible, it would have already been done.
Last time I checked, she isn't just dead; she was basically sacrificed almost.
Yeah.
Righty then, we just
She
need to
pretty much
sacrifice
doesn't
another one.
exist.
She was basically
Yeah.
Thanos snapped.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Goodbye.
Yo, so what are you telling me is we should go to the fifth, sacrifice the fifth, revive the Sin of Lust, and then
Have a big orgy.
What?
hold up.
Hold on now. Hold on.
Instead of us.
Bro.
Interesting.
Well, it makes sense, guys. Come on. Give it a
Bro.
Thank you.
But yeah. Now you just gotta pick one of them.
I have a question actually about the little subclass option as well. Still, with the option of otherworldly patron, would the Hexblade be a alternative for Sin of Wrath, or
Yeah, sure. I don't see
would
why
it
not.
still be?
Hexblade?
Yeah,
Hmm.
it basically is it the like the melee variant of Warlock.
So it's gonna become sorry, Fisk is becoming a Hexblade?
I'm just looking, trying to decide.
With that questionable strength stat? I'm joking.
It'd be based off my charisma though, because Warlock
God.
class is still
Fair enough.
charisma based.
Oh God. Oh no.
And
What have
I've
I
got a
done?
+4 to that.
Oh no. What have I done? Oh shit. Oh no. Wait. This is all according to plan.
Mm-hmm. Well, then again, yeah, me and Zero have a very high charisma. He's got the highest.
Yeah.
I'm just here with 19.
What a basic bitch. No, I'm kidding.
Listen, you little shit. I could have
Listen here,
gotten
you
21.
big shit. Well, no, there's a
But
cap.
they don't allow that, so it just gets to 20. Yeah, I know.
No, like regardless, it's max at 20.
Yeah, no, I know. And it
Unless you
doesn't
use
overstay.
ability score improvements.
Which
No, I think
technically it
it
was.
still maxes at 20, does it not?
It does.
Nada.
In the creation, it does.
Creation
Oh.
stuff, but when you there are certain items and certain ability
Traits
score
and feats.
improvements
Okay,
that can
okay, okay.
increase it past.
That's good to know.
Okay.
Technically, I could have had just a straight up +5 to my charisma if I wanted to at level 10,
Gross.
but I did not want to.
And this is the story of how Fisk seduced the fifth.
Oh no!
Why,
No!
hello
not.
there, the
Let's
fifth.
not.
No!
Or somehow
Let's not
convinced the
say we
fifth.
did.
You may
Somehow
be the
convinced
fifth,
the
but I'll
fifth.
be your first.
No,
Oh,
no, no, no.
no.
And you gave me access to another charisma-based class too.
Shit.
It's not just that, he's also a changeling.
Yep.
Shit. Oh well.
It's basically the Ashari from Mass Effect. Just on steroids.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Yeah. I'm still gonna go with the fiend though. Going to. Would I still be able to use the library if I went with another
Yeah.
patron, or
The library, all of the classes are open for everybody.
What do you
The
mean facility?
whole facility's open for everybody. They just run their respective areas.
I will go with Lord Vogoth.
Vogoth?
Sorry.
Oh,
You
no.
want the
Really?
fashion
Oh,
designer?
no.
Yes.
Oh,
Really?
no.
You're telling me that he doesn't somehow magically enchant his clothes so I can get an extra bit of
Oh
charisma?
fuck. Oh shit.
Oh, no. It has begun.
Oh
The staff of Booba
no.
was just the first step.
Oh no.
I mean, I guess it does kind of make sense with this.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So Lord Vogoth. Alright. Fidrum, have you decided on who you would like to be patron towards? Or have a patron towards?
It's either Lord Mazeroth or Lady Orzeth.
Olvis. Well, you gotta pick one.
Picks them both. Let's go.
Nope, can't do that. That's where I veto it. Like, nope.
What?
Nope, can't do both.
I shall sacrifice my entire cleric to do it.
No. You're gonna.
I also just
You just
the reason why I
switch it to a
chose
warlock.
Vogoth as well is because I just like I saw him visually in my head, and just like with all the clothing, I'm just like, this is envy. There's no way it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was the point.
it was great. But I can actually just him like seeing a like blood pulsing in his head as,
Just like,
as
I
soon as
swear
he
to
saw
God.
like horrid outfits.
What is
I
this?
thought I would have gotten a little bit of a pass, but he was just like, nope, everyone, you all suck.
Yeah, but that is I would honestly think that's how
Gordon
just
Ramsay
he
of
is
clothing
with
design.
everyone,
Yes.
pretty much.
Yeah. And everyone's like, oh no, I'm gonna
Fuck you,
feed the dude
General.
in the kitchen. And he's like, no, I'm just a sweet little guy that likes making food.
He just looks at you and goes like, "Fuck you,
No, fuck you.
fuck you. I'm still fabulous."
Fuck you, bitch. I'm glorious. Fabulous, if you will. Anyways, but yeah, pick one.
I'll pick both.
No, you cannot. You cannot.
Damn.
I have a dual personality disorder now.
No, you don't.
Holy shit! I actually want to do that with a warlock character one day.
Oh
Just
no.
2 patrons.
How'd that work?
Magic, literally.
You flip a coin every session. You flip a coin, or like every time you
Oh
sleep,
God,
flip a coin.
this is just a reminder of
Boris all over
Greg's
again.
virus.
Oh, that was
a
great.
fucking-
Except Greg had it much worse because he had 3 personalities to work with.
It's like, okay, you gotta be nice, you gotta be neutral, and you gotta be an asshole. Pick one. I don't want to. I want to pick the asshole. Well, you got the nice one. Good luck.
I'm just gonna have
nice one
good
just on
chaotic and
repeat.
evil
He only got the
chaotic.
asshole one once, I think.
I know, mostly
I
with
think he got it like
combat.
once or twice.
Mostly with combat, he was supposed to get more of the asshole, and was like, "Nah, fuck it, you can roll." And he's like, "Why?" I was like, "Cause it's funny." And it was the nice one every time. He's like, "Guys,
Nah.
can we not?" Anyways,
In his head, he was like, "Fuck you."
he really
When we-
was playing
okay.
a character.
We were fully just like forcing Greg not to rage.
Yeah, but it wasn't
That's what his
intentional.
character
You're a
was.
ranger, you're not a barbarian.
You said you wanted a ranger elf, and that's the closest thing we got.
Wait. There is a feat that allows you to rage.
Well,
Shut up.
well, they did get there. We did not get to that point. Okay.
It died so fast, and I'm sad about that.
Well, I
Everybody-
hopefully will be bringing
everything
it back in the
died.
future.
I will be playing a Darkin. I know that for a fact.
That's not going to be a class because I said no, we ain't doing that shit. There, I already have
No blood
races.
magic for me.
Yeah, no, I've already got races going, and I'm gonna probably fuck around with the classes because yeah, I want to be extra. But anyways, Felix, you have to pick one.
Fucking bitch.
You have to pick one.
No one
You
goes
can't
pride.
say I pick all of them.
You can't say that either.
Fuck you! I pick all of them.
No, you can't. You
So
want
you're
to be
saying no is
patron
what
with
I heard.
Lady Kaz?
No, I said pride.
Pride. Okay, Lord Mazeroth. It took me a moment.
Who the fuck is Lady Kaz?
She's a fucking
Lady
bitch,
Castroduff?
tiny kids.
The little doll
Oh
child.
yeah, no, I choose life.
The one that looks sweet and innocent. Okay, that one's Gordon Ramsay. Like, this is fucking
That was
raw!
Gordon Ramsay. No, that one's just gonna come up to you as soon as you. The pencil doesn't even hit the floor; it's just above you.
It's not even like 1 inch off the desk, and when it's falling, and she's like, "What the fuck is this shit? You're making too much fucking noise." I didn't do anything. This pencil was gonna fall. It was gonna wake me up from my fucking nap. You always sleep. Excuse me. I'm gonna make you sleep forever.
Just like a Glock. just like cocks a gun, like a deagle or something.
Bro.
I'm gonna end this guy's life.
Okay, so you chose Lord Mazaroth, and then you chose Lord Vogoth. I'm still surprised by that one, honestly.
But I want to pick two.
You cannot. You cannot. Eventually,
What forbids this?
me, God,
Okay, I cast Fireball at God.
counter spell. Fuck you.
Counter spell.
No, just literally eats the fireball.
You know what? Spicy time. Anyways,
Quite an
after
explosive flavor.
Let's see. That is a 48. Kind of spicy boy.
that's
Spicy
it. That's all
meatball.
you got. I
That's all
expected a
you
bit
got.
bigger.
Fuck you.
After a few moments of your guys talking with one another and figure out if you wanted to join or not and who you wanted to have patron with, Lord Mazeroth eventually walks out. He says, "Well, are you all ready to decide officially?"
Yes.
All right.
No, but yes.
Yes.
All right. Ladies first. Miss Page, would you like to join this academy or not?
I'm going to have to say no, simply on the fact that. What the fuck did you just say, Petrin?
What'd you say, Patron?
Nothing.
You said something. Go on.
I didn't say anything.
You fucking did. Anyways, continue on.
So,
No, when none of the patrons really have the same philosophies as I do, I don't think it would be the best fit for me. But I would greatly appreciate it if you have any information on the fifth. Please relay it to Sunset and relay it to me. I'm trying to do this, so you know where it is.
Mm. All right. Well, the information I have on the fifth is already knowledge that Sunset knows. So, the information he hasn't told you, well, that is up to your guys' discretion on why he hasn't done that. But you do know the rules, and so do I. Anyways, but you do,
So, oh,
but you do know that if you do not choose all of this experience, everything that has happened and has led up to this, will be wiped from your memory.
can I at least retain the information about, you know, Lady Nimona and all that just because it's information about the Sith?
Lady Naimana?
Yeah, in terms of I at least retain.
Alright, but that's all that I will allow. Alright?
I, that's all.
Okay. Well, he comes up to you, says, "My apologies for this, but there is no other way of doing this." He sticks his hand on top of your head, but very gently. Says some words in demonic. And eventually, you remember nothing that has led up to this place, what happened in this place, except for the part about Lady Naimana. But you don't know who said it or how you got this information. You just now know this information. And you are teleported back home, sitting comfortably in the living room.
Sounds about right.
wait.
Hmm. What?
I just need to get the picture that fits with it. Where's the Mega Mind picture?
What? Oh my god. Is it gonna be the no bitches one?
But no Dino Nuggies?
Oh my fucking god. I feel like that's gonna be a thing. Um, Lord, Lord Mazeroth looks at you both. He says, "All right, now it is your turn. Which one would like to go first? Would you like to join the academy, or would you like to forget everything here?"
I'll be joining.
All right. Who would you like to pay patronage with?
Wait, out of character.
Yeah.
Do we just have the documents in front of us?
What documents?
I don't know, the stuff that we need to sign. and
For a
stuff like that.
contract? No, you
Yeah,
do not.
wasn't it in front of us when we were in the bar?
No, what was in front of you was the purple brooch, purple rose brooch.
Uh,
That was what was in front of you, and it is currently now. It's still in front of you, and the one that
Frederick was
was
playing with it.
the one that was in front of Paige is still there, but Paige is no longer there. Um, and he says, "All right, who would you like to pay patronage with?"
Frederick stops playing with it and just points it towards him.
Me. Well, huh? It's been a while since I've been a patron for anybody. Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. He gets into a very
Damn it, dude, I
serious.
just wanted to be lazy and make cocktails. What the fuck? Now I gotta be a
Dude,
patron?
now I gotta do this shit. Fuck. Anyways, he gets very
Got a job
serious.
again.
And you notice that his features begin to become a bit more demonic. His hair that was very dark and pitch black now gets out of its bun. His face is just a bit more scarier than normal, not as nice. And from the behind him, you do see that there's one wing popping out from his back. He looks at you again. He says, "Are you sure you want to do this? There is no turning back."
I would have turned back already if I wanted to.
Fair enough. What you will gain here is that of knowledge and of power. Power that comes from me. My power is that of pride. It can be strong, but it does have its weaknesses, just like everything else. But what you need to sacrifice is not of blood and of soul, for I do not want these things. No offense, your soul is fine, but I don't want that. What I want from you, goodness gracious, sorry. What I want from you is for you to not have bland food and drink. I want you to start to develop taste buds and appreciation for food and life, not of something generic. That's what I want from
Frederick
you.
just
Shit.
smiles.
Oh
And then
shit!
just
This is getting
Frederick just
serious.
smiles as his hand just raises and just like the silhouette of a gun starts forming in his hand.
Fuck you! I will live my way to the day I die.
He says, "That's what I want from you. That is a sacrifice I want you to make if you would like to pay patrons with me. Do we have a deal?"
Fine, only salt.
No, 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 no. Salt, pepper, spices, herbs,
No,
the whole shebang.
only salt.
No.
Frederick just straightens himself up, puts the birch down, and just sits there.
Are you gonna try and? Oh no!
Are you gonna pout
No,
to the
No, he's gonna
He's gonna
try.
throw a
He's
tantrum.
gonna try and
it's
put
a
the
pride
sin into a
fight right here.
stalemate.
And this is how a pride fight starts.
Oh my god.
He wants to become the next Sin of Pride.
Apparently. He looks and he says, "We'll discuss this further in a moment. I feel like you are not ready to give up something." He looks to Fisk and he says, "Now, would you like to be a student here, or would you like to leave and never remember this place?"
Why you gotta hating
I-
Frederick because of his bland food?
When even
It's
the
funny.
dark creatures of the world
you.
go like, dude, you need to stop being so fucking bland. I would like to enroll at this academy,
All right.
and I would like to pledge my services, Lord Vogoth.
Vogoth, really?
Vogoth.
Well, you're gonna be in a bit of a, bit of a, I can't even describe it. It's just gonna be a lot for you. He snaps his fingers. Lord Vogoth, just casually already leaning on the back of the bar. You know, just looking again fabulous as all hell. He looks and he says, "So you want to be patron with me? Me. And why should I have you as one of my patrons? What do you have to offer?"
Well, I have connections to some of the upper families in the mortal plane, as well as I would like to start a business.
You don't think I have my own connections?
Yes, but I'm just saying that I would like to be able to expand my connections to be more than just what I have access to.
Oh.
And through your sense of fashion and what I can possibly learn and gain from you, I will be able to increase that and produce more for you through that.
Hmm. Well, he crosses his legs. Well, if you're going to get your power from me, obviously the best power here, uh, you will not have to dress as drably as what you have now. You need to make sure your outfits are up to my standards. Obviously, of course, we're not going to go over the top. You still are a college student, of course. So, but you can still look nice. Okay?
Yes.
And you will need to take up learning how to make your own clothing. You'll have to be taking my class. Other than that, not really much else I want from you.
Okay.
But for the business side of things, if you really want that to start going, although, yes, fabulous is everything, you'll need to talk with Lady Olvis. But I'm assuming she would be more willing to get into that side of things when you're ready. Alright? Do we have a
Okay.
deal?
That we do.
He puts out his hand, says, "Do we shake on this first?"
Yes. Then I just go and clasp their hand.
Well,
Shake a poor sinner's hand.
shake a poor sinner's hand. Yeah. Sorry. Anyways, I can't really do the garbled yes. But anyways, he says, "All right." He takes his hand back. He says, open up the brooch. Pull out the pen. Prick your finger. Any finger will do, as long as it draws blood."
I prick
You're right. What now?
my right thumb.
Okay. Interesting choice. Um, press the needle to the blood, and that'll be all that you need to do.
Okay.
And then he says, "Give me the brooch." And he extends out his hand for the brooch.
I hand him my brooch, gently just making sure it's not going to fall out of my hand.
He takes a brooch just as carefully and mimics what you just did with your right thumb. Pricks his finger. Some type of black ooze comes out. Not nothing really human. He dips the needle in his blood, says a few words in demonic, closes the brooch, says, "The deal has been made. Classes start on the weekend. I hope to see you there. If not, there will be repercussions." And like snaps out of existence. And now you are also now back at home in your room. But in front of you lays the brooch with even more of a gleam now.
Hmm.
Now, Fidrum
I,
is the only one in this place. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I just take the brooch and I don't put it around my neck or anything like that. I kind of like wrap it around my wrist so that way it's a little bit more hidden.
Yes, because that's definitely what a brooch does.
Eh,
You could put a chain
I
on
can,
it to do that, but there's no chain. It's just a brooch.
Do you know what a brooch is, Tanis?
I do not remember exactly.
It's literally like a fucking pin.
Yeah, it's a really
It's
fancy
like an
pin.
enamel pin.
Well,
Fucking Jesus.
dude, I'm tired. Leave me alone.
Calm down, calm down. He did
Why are
not
you
know.
tired? Fuck. But anyway, yeah, that's a happen.
Calm, everyone,
Well,
calm down.
technically you can. A brooch is also a few other things, but yeah, we'll talk about that.
Okay, okay. Uh, now what is left in this place is Fidrum and Lord Mazeroth. Lord Mazeroth says to you, What I want is final. There will be really no discussion on this. I understand. You have your ways. I really do. However, for the amount of knowledge you want, you have to be willing to sacrifice something life altering. And this is the smallest bit of life alteringness that could severely affect you. It won't harm you horrifically, but it will change you.
Doesn't harm me.
It doesn't.
Fedrum dies.
Fitchroom dies. Tastes like one like fucking speck of like fucking just garlic. Just one little speck of garlic. Blood keels
Dies.
over.
Well, he survived spicy dino nuggies, so
I know, but like this is something different. It's not.
yeah.
It's not like heat.
Constitution saving throw on everything.
Oh, another thing, Fisk. Before you also is the jalapeno burger as well. In front of your desk. Anyways, Fidrum.
Fedrum just stares for a long, elongated moment. Alright. You win.
All right. Now, I will be honest with you. You do not need to go all out all at once, but change and try something new each day. That is all I ask. And you will be taking Lord Renald's classes, because that man, he makes amazing food. You can't tell me otherwise.
If I may,
Hmm.
I would wish to acquire most of their classes.
Most of all the classes here. All right. Well, which ones would you like to do?
Lady Mazaroth.
All right. Economic.
It takes a moment just to think. Then, of course, Renault, as you have pointed it out, I probably cannot escape that one.
No, but he's a sweetheart, so he's more lenient and he'll be filled in. Castroduth?
Wait, no. Fuck. What did Greed teach again?
Greed?
All this.
Economics. Greed taught economics and she overruns the library. Orzoth teaches both physical and magical self-defense. Vogoth teaches clothing and such, and Renald teaches culinary, and Lady Castroduth teaches sleeping and philosophy.
Probably not. We're gonna force Pride to start giving classes. I'm joking.
Yeah, he doesn't have a class.
Yeah, I wonder why.
A class
Well,
on mixology.
bro.
Mixology. This is how you do a drink.
Bartending classes. I could see him doing that.
And actually, no, fuck it. Who would I pick for last? So I have Azrath, Reynolds, and he just takes like a long moment of thinking, tapping the side of his head with the brooch, like the tip of the brooch. I wonder. I don't understand. You are the headmaster
Yes, of
of
course.
this establishment. What classes would you?
What I would teach? Well, that's the beauty of being a headmaster. I don't have to teach any.
Yes. And what if I ask you to do it?
Well,
To
what is
teach
it
me.
that you want to learn?
What do you think I may lack?
You sure you want to go down that rabbit hole?
Yeah, you
Bro,
really
we're
want to
just
go
gonna
into
learn the
that hard?
deep secrets of demonic lore. Let's go.
Hmm.
Well, I have to try new things.
He leans on the counter, has his hands kind of grasped, and puts his head on his fingers. What you lack, dear boy, is excitement. Although yes, I'm aware of your youth, you've suppressed most of what has occurred, which is not healthy. You need an outlet for something, and you've yet to find it. So, I can teach you different hobbies. I can teach you many things to help maybe regain a portion of your past self. That doesn't mean I want you to relapse or become the person you were previously. But you should be yourself now and then and move on to someone better. I don't want you to, how would one put it? I don't want you to shun away your past. Embrace it for what it was. Forgive yourself and move on. Would that be something you'd like to be taught?
Hmm.
I can also teach bartending too. It's pretty, at least mixing drinks. I can also do that too. But
Perhaps all of them.
all of the
Forgiving
above?
myself will have to wait though.
Alright. Well,
Because I've got a ton of bitches to kill. I'm joking.
that's why he
That
has no
does
bitches.
remind me. No. That does remind me. As I'm sorry. I forgive me for going off subject.
You're
Has there
fine.
been any news on the new Hall character?
I'm sorry, who?
The chick with the wig, pink wig, the crazy bitch
Oh, yeah.
that we
Are you
encountered.
asking Lord Mazeroth or
Has there been? I'm asking if there's been any. I'm asking Lord Azeroth. Has there been any new development in finding or any news?
oh, that wench. No, sadly there is not. Although yes, we do have a lot of knowledge and connections. It seems like as though the Order has learned from their past mistakes and have evolved into something that we cannot even decipher just yet.
We still have a picture of her. If they are clerics who follow the deity of knowledge. A lot of them have the ability of scrying.
That is true. That is true. That is one
I have
thing we
physically
can't.
seen it.
Sorry, my apologies. Continue.
We I am going to attempt that soon enough
To scry.
to find her in that manner.
When you do so, I do ask if you could do it here. It would be better for you. Although, yes, your school is surrounded in holy safety. However,
I do not. Yes, I will not be doing it at the cathedral. I do not require more. What's the word? What's the word that I'm looking for? Anyway,
Suspicion. More suspicion.
I do not
don't be suspicious.
require any more suspicion.
That's true. That is
Or
understandable.
dark glares.
Well, sadly, that.
Though I do ask,
Hmm.
you
Go
may
ahead.
hate this, the headmistress of the cathedral.
Mm-hmm. What about her?
You may wish to one day make contact.
How do you know I haven't already?
Well, I don't. I just thought I
True.
might, add in on that.
Well, but correct. I have not made contact, or have tried to make contact with the headmistress. Saint Helena and Faraday University. They are places that we cannot traverse to. Quite frankly, none of us lords and ladies can traverse to the mortal realm. Hence why we can't really go on about and do many a things. So that's
This is the
why.
day when Fedrum kidnaps the headmistress.
Oh no!
Okay
Oh
then.
no! Oh
I'm
dear!
joking.
Oh god! All right, and this is the day Fidrum fucking dies.
Woo!
Sounds alright.
Fucking becomes a heretic right there and then. Hell yeah.
uh, but yeah. Although yes, we have a lot of knowledge here, there is still so much we do not know. We do not claim to be all knowledgeable. We claim to have a lot of knowledge, but we do have our limits.
No knowledge.
Oh, fuck
I'm
off.
joking.
Um,
Sorry, I had to.
More knowledge about people than you know. Mother, father. Anyways.
Cock's gun.
And now you'll never know. But anyways, he says, well, are you ready to sign the contract?
Yes.
He puts out his hand to have a shake.
He takes it gingerly.
Lord Mazeroth grips your hand, but not really hard to where it's uncomfortable, but just somewhere like, okay, I can't really get out of this as easily as if I want to. He says, all right, shakes it up and down, lets your hand go. He says, like your friend there did, prick one of your fingers, any of them will do. And once it's been pricked and drawn blood, cover the tip of it with your blood. And that is all that is required for you.
Fetchum just goes for the traditional thing, just pricks his left hand ring finger.
He says, old fashioned. Don't see that as much nowadays. Once you were done with that, he hands out his palm and he says, may I also have the brooch back so I can fully sign this contract as well?
Signs a contract. What? This contract can't stop me, for I cannot read.
Bro. But he's still just waiting there, waiting for you to give him the brooch.
Wait. Yes, I finish up the contract. Question marks.
And you give him the brooch?
I give him the brooch.
I think that's what I was asking for.
After making a coffee. I'm joking.
Bro. He does the same thing as well. He mimics what you did. A left hand ring finger pricks his finger, but instead of a black ooze, white ooze comes out of his finger. He covers the tip.
Bro's an angel, I'm scared.
Huh?
Bro's an angel, I'm scared.
He bleeds, come.
No! No. It's more of like a white
He's
paint.
the
It's
cum
more of
demon.
like a white paint. Okay, not cum.
Oh no, he is the cum demon.
Anyways, he covers the tip with his blood. Puts the brooch in his palm, covers it with his hands, says something in demonic, and he says, "All right, the contract has been signed. I will see you in class." And you are back in your room, sitting at like a desk that is there, and in front of you is the brooch, and next to that brooch as well is two Poro snacks, wrapped really cutely and nicely in a little package.
Oh,
Did your character
lovely.
know nothing? Okay.
No, he does everything. He's gonna take those poor snacks and go give it to a pro, but that's for another day.
Yep, because this is the end of today's session. Woo! We did it,
Right.
guys.
Well,
Woo! You guys seem
I'm
so
actually the
excited.
bitch in the Wraith class. Let's go.
Oh
Sorry,
my
Rav.
god. But yeah,
This is where we cast Fireball.
this is where I just say, yeah, you delete the whole fucking thing. Just
this is where I kill Liddy or Zap for not letting me use spells. Fuck that whore.
Oh yeah, your foot is still bruised, by the way.
That bitch.
Who's mine?
Huh?
Wait, whose foot is bruised?
Mine, bitch.
Pages. Cause
Oh, you didn't ask for healing.
no,
I can heal myself.
Who does better healing? Who will
I'm
know?
a +9 in medicine, bitch.
Bitch, you may have medicine, but I've got a +8 in religion.
That means nothing to me.
Cleric, it does.
Exactly.
oh dear lord.
Proceed, you just ask for God to heal this foot.
Well,
And
then,
I recoil in pain as God touches me.
Wait, hold up. She's a demonic creature. I knew it.
all right.
I
That's
mean,
the end of the
not
stream. Thank you
like
everybody for watching.
is it not
I hope
obvious?
you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next stream, which should
I'm
be
a head
Tuesday of next week
on
at
her.
10 p.m. Eastern Time. If you
I would
enjoyed,
have
maybe
put Pixie
consider
as her
following, and
race,
if you
but she's
didn't,
actually just a
my apologies
level 100
for possibly wasting your time.
demon.
Farewell for now, friends.